Yo, it's like 10 to 11 in the evening on Monday. It's going to be Tuesday tomorrow. Right, so what have I done today? I've been mixing tunes that I already pre-mixed on Cubase, but in the GarageBand software, because I've got new Apple devices and stuff. I got a brand new iPhone 13 and that. So like my old Mac is missing for my OS X. I've not had all my stuff returned. Anyway, the new iPad will be on its way as well. So what have I done today? I've been doing that, and I've just uploaded 2 new tunes to my amazing radio profile. If you look in the Call in the Shots album release, which I'm still compiling and not actually releasing the album itself till like March officially, I get to put dates to single releases, and the rest of the tunes there, they're just normal tunes, they're not like singles. Doesn't matter how popular or unpopular they are, even the single releases from the album release. Anyhow, God bless, you may remember that. I'm still working on the video. It's a good video, you know. I filmed it all. I was inside a church in town, and I took loads of interesting like video footage that I recorded myself with my tablet. And it's actually really interesting, like just without any music. I went around the whole inside of the church and filmed every nook and cranny. Lots of different angles and that, and up close stuff and distance stuff and that. So look out for that, because I was meant to piece it together and render it like I think last year before November. I never really got it together. I was in the shelter, and the homeless shelter that is in town in the city centre, and I just couldn't get it together, living in that tiny room, and that they're having to share a plug for a start, a plug just to charge up my phone and that, or my notebook and whatnot. It's a nightmare. So I couldn't even study for free because it just did my head in. Now I've got the studio flat, doing a little better. Like I said, I've still not had all my stuff returned, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. But if you go to my amazing profile, or my amazing radio profile, if you go to my amazing radio profile, there's 2 new tracks. At some point tonight, probably like after midnight, I'll be uploading a remix. It's like a hip hop remix by a producer called Verbal, of raw artistry. It's actually like the original piece that I spat to when I was rhyming and that, and then I just like kept messing around with it, and I got really into GarageBand, and I ended up rendering like some live cells within the software, like a drum kit and stuff, and so it's kind of like folky hip hop, folk jazz, like hip hop. Sounds it's like it's a bit continuous, although I did try to break it up a bit here and there while I was just like rhyming for a good 3-4 minutes. Like, anyhow, so I'll be uploading that hip hop remix. There's 2 already there, God bless. And Titan's there now. I've rendered a mix. I'm happy with it. It took me like 5 different attempts. It took me like from the original Cubase like mix down to the likes of like rendering some stems of it in my GarageBand software. Yeah, it took me like five goes. And I need to get a new Bluetooth speaker because I ain't got one. the one I used to have, like a big one like that, it's dead. It was only cheap, but it's like the thingy where you put the friggin' USB bit and it's all snapped and shit. It don't work. Pardon me. All I got is this tiny little Bluetooth speaker that my iPhone 13 can't even find. And now I've got like my surround speakers. I've got like a 5.1 system with some bookshelf monitor speakers, but it's just like when that's on, it's humming. Do you know what I mean? Like here, so it's not the greatest thing to have like over your head or like right underneath you sometimes. And so I'm a pretty quiet person anyway. I prefer to be reading, and I like to read and stuff. Or I like my pets, and I'd be out like taking the dog for a walk quite a few times a day, and I go for a couple of walks and I can walk for miles like each time. But like so like yeah, but I'm pretty quiet. I'm a thinker, and I like to read and writing. I'm always like practicing and working on like my vocabulary and stuff like that. So anyhow, if you go to my amazing radio profile, there's a couple of new tunes. There'll be another one later this evening. You know, like I've been looking at my stats and that. Like I'm almost at 2,000. Yeah, during the holidays, people streamed me and stuff. I think I'm on quite a few shows every day. They're playing my stuff. Like obviously some of my stuff's really adult, so it's explicit, and it has to be on in the evening after Watershed. But like I still get plays during the day, at like morning, lunchtime, afternoon and that, because I've got like decent material anyway, which I'll take my natural manner. So like I must be like half a dozen shows, like 24/7 every day. Now with streams and whatnot, it's like nearly 2,000 already. I was blown away that it was 1,000 at Christmas. Just when it was like Christmas time, like Christmas Eve and that, I looked at my stats and it was like 1,000. I like ain't even finished my quarter yet. I still haven't finished my quarter yet. Not just yet. It's quarter 3 months. I've only been there since like 13th of October. That's when I started to subscribe as an artist. So that's like £30 for a year. Well worth doing if you're looking to do something small. In terms, not necessarily your repertoire. You can put as much there as you want. You put as much catalogue, as much repertoire as you want there, and charge people as well as make money from streams and the broadcast. But like their license is a community internet radio, so the license is actually like I've had one myself. Well, sort of. Like I bought one from PPL back in 2009. Bear. 2019. Correct myself. Sorry for fluffing it. Not 2009. I bought one in 2019. It lasted for a year. It was a webcast license for like a small internet radio station. It lasted for a year. It was like less than £100. But the thing is, when you do stuff like that, because I always wanted to just do something like play our own songs, play Sincere Community songs, like really, and do a lot of chat stuff, like a podcast, webcast. That's what I was wanting to do, that type of simulcast thing, and convert stuff that's online and that, and then put it, assemble it, whatever, curate it is what I mean to say, curate it into like a webcast, and that would stream from the site, and we'd like make a little bit of money from it, and it was like less than £100 a year. But their license a little bit more expensive than that, but kind of similar because it's an internet community radio station. So, and they've got this, they're like wider broadcast like capabilities, like with the USA and the UK within their license, a little bit more advanced, but like literally you're just talking pence. It's only like 22p a stream and that, or 22p like in a broadcast when they play it, like you get in a playlist and that and broadcast it. It's not like 22p, it's pence. Like it's similar to like YouTube. YouTube's even less. What's I thinking the other day? Did I mention it? I was saying like I was reading some stuff there's this woman, she made like an anonymous channel at YouTube, and the clips that she used like prevented her from her AdWords revenue. She got disqualified, and Google wouldn't give her the AdWord revenue because of the clips that she used within one of her videos. The video had over 60 million views. Like, you don't understand, like, that's loads in a way, because that's like for every 3,500 views, it's kind of like 40 quid. So like, and you would have to like pay some pence and that as well to that and contribute towards the revenue of that. So like every 3.5k you make some money because all the pence like adds up, right? So you're talking like YouTube stuff. Yeah, she got disqualified. It's crazy money. She only made like $3,000, and that was from like affiliation and sponsorship, like that she monetized. $3,000, and then poof, and they disqualified her from all the rest of it, and had over 60 million views just because of her clips. Madness. Anyway, right. So with that in mind, thanks for watching. Oh, sorry, it's a bit boring. I just wanted to say hi. I hope this finds you well. You haven't got any COVID, you've not had any accidents, and you're able to chill out and enjoy yourself. You get around to watching this whenever you want to. And if you want to watch it, thank you very much. It means the world to me. Thank you. I must continue to grow my prospect base. I'll say fan base. I don't think I really have fans yet, like some like in terms of like hundreds or thousands of fans. I don't really have fans. I've got like people that are interested, that are willing to like listen to some of it and just assess what's what. Because like, you know, like my age group, there are people like older than me that have been into rap music and hip hop, like, you know, from back in the 70s and stuff like that, and poetry and spoken word and stuff. Like, I was born in 76, don't get me wrong, I didn't get into hip hop until I was like 9 years old. That's like 1985. So like, you know, it's been it's a life experience, a learning experience and everything for me. I'm still learning, I'm always open to learning. I'll be learning for the rest of my life. But and practicing and everything and trying to get it right, you know, because like, but anyhow, stay safe, stay well, don't catch any COVID, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and don't have any accidents, and I hope you have peace. I'm here to give you peace. Don't let that game get the better of you with its jokes. Alright, all the best. Safe.